Okay. So okay, this is my first look at bridge crew. Let's make an avatar. It's a bit human. Must be him. Have that hair. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. He'll do. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm liking this already. I could just sit out here all day and just fly around a starship. That's so cool. Oh, look at the moon. Cities and lights on the moon. Oh. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, let's do some training. Try and learn what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Oh my gosh, I'm in the big chair on a holodeck.
Starfleet Training Simulator. Our system is currently configured to train command crew of Aegis-class starships. Here you may learn about the roles and responsibilities of each officer on the bridge, and how to operate all of the controls of their command stations. Feel free to experiment and get comfortable with the ship here in the simulator before moving on to the real thing.
Okay, let's try Captain. I'm in the big chair.
As Captain, you are in overall command of the crew. It is your responsibility to communicate with and to coordinate the actions of the other officers on the bridge. You'll receive important updates on mission status, and also have direct control of the main view screen. The captain's objectives feed contains vital information about your ship's mission. Updates from support crew and Starfleet Command are reflected here, so that you will always know what your crew needs to accomplish. Open the objectives feed now. Some objectives also have more detailed information. Sometimes you, as captain, must choose between different ways to complete an objective and direct your crew accordingly. In all cases, your crew depends on you to keep them informed of their goals. Select the objective for more information. Sometimes you will receive additional information to help with your mission. Keep an eye out for your intel feed, located near your objective readout for tips and hints.
Okay. Let's learn about
As
hails.
captain, you can answer a hail when messages from Starfleet or other ships are received. If the message is accompanied by video, it will be displayed on the main view screen. Answer the incoming hail now.
Aye, aye. Shields up. Aegis, this is Captain Uku of
Wrong
USS
button.
Huxley.
Whoops.
Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
At any time while on the bridge, you can use an external view to see what is going on outside and around the ship. Hold the external view button now.
Oh. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Oh. It's very cool. Okay. Right.
As captain, you can access basic information about your ship's status. Open your status displays now. The status information available to you is helpful, but no substitute for the more detailed knowledge of your chief engineer.
Hull, shields. Oh, 30 torpedoes. We can shoot lots. Oh, I see it says power balances phaser range or shield strength increases or decreases. Okay.
As captain, you have the same maps at your fingertips as your helm and tactical officers. You may use these to aid communication, to identify a target for tactical, or to specify a destination for helm. Targets and nearby destinations are selected from the local map, which shows objects of interest around you. Open the local map view. Now touch any object on the map to select it as your target. Some orders you give to the crew require you to first designate a target or destination, exactly as you just did. When playing alone or with AI members of the command crew, the captain gives orders to the AI officers. To give an order to a specific officer, look at them and use the orders system to select from the available commands. Remember, some commands will first require that you select a target or destination. Try ordering your chief engineer to prioritize power to engines. Some orders apply to the entire crew. To access these orders, look towards the central console in front of you. First, select the closest ship from your local map. Then try ordering the crew to investigate it.
Aye, Captain. Maximizing power to engines.
Roger that. Target selected. Engaging.
Ooh, the controllers rumble when it fires.
Staying with them.
Changing target. Scanning target. I finished the scan.
Okay.
Impulse engines allow the ship to rapidly traverse great distances within a star system. When playing with an AI crew, you will need to choose a destination and give the orders to prepare for and initiate impulse travel. First, choose a destination from your impulse map. You need to select a destination from the impulse map.
Yep. Cool, got some tracking issues here. Can't select it.
Now give the order to prepare for impulse. Your chief engineer will give more power to the engines, and your helmsman will lay in a course and align the ship.
Aye.
Tell the crew to engage impulse flight.
Making ready for impulse.
And oh. I see we have to align first and
Course plotted. Aye, Captain.
make it so. I bet everybody has said that that's played this game. Yeah, a quick look around outside. That's very cool. What's next? Of course, warp.
The ship's warp drive can generate a warp field, distorting space around the Aegis and allowing you to travel to other star systems much faster than the speed of light. When playing with an AI crew, the captain chooses a destination and gives the orders to prepare for and initiate warp travel. Always bear in mind that charging the warp coils consumes most of the ship's power. The Aegis will not be able to maintain a full combat stance during these critical seconds. To go to warp, first choose a destination from your warp map. You need to select a destination from the warp map. Now give the order to prepare for warp. Your chief engineer will direct power to the warp coils, and your helmsman will lay in a course and align the ship to the correct heading.
Understood.
Preparing for warp. Diverting.
Now tell your crew to engage the warp drive.
Lining up for warp vector.
The engine power's gone up
Warp
to
coils
full.
ready. On your mark. Aye, aye, Captain.
Engage. Ooh. Wow. Right, what's next?
Captains have control of the main view screen. You may choose to display any of several different overlays on the view screen. With information about your ship's system status, try the different views and overlays available. Open your view screen controls now.
I would, but I can't get to it. I wonder if I've got a problem with the positioning of my camera.
The target and magnify views
That's not
only
awkward.
work when you are targeting another ship or object. Magnify provides an up-close view of your selected target. Target view provides enhanced situational awareness, showing both your own ship and your target at once.
Okay.
Sometimes, as captain, you may wish to take temporary control over another command station. This allows you to perform any of the functions of that role. Then return to the captain's chair when ready. You cannot, however, take control of a station currently being operated by another player. To take control of another station, look at any of your AI command crew and activate Orders mode. Now choose the Take Over option. You can return to the captain's chair at any time by tapping the Orders mode button again.
Okay. Haha.
In emergency situations, you can sound a red alert to notify your ship's crew. If you are playing with an AI as tactical officer, she will interpret a red alert as a request to prepare for combat. Try activating red alert now.
Okay. Okay, let's try a different station. Let's drive.
As helmsman, you are the ship's navigator, responsible for maneuvering the ship and navigating within and between star systems. Your crew depends on you to get the ship wherever needed, to avoid collisions with hazards in space, and to maneuver for tactical advantage in combat situations.
Okay.
Your local map can be used to mark ships and objects as waypoints, to check your proximity to hazards, and gauge when you are close to being detected by hostiles. Touch any target on the map to select it. Your basic maneuvering controls allow you to give the ship forward or reverse thrust, to steer the ship to port or starboard, and to move the ship up or down on its vertical axis. The amount of thrust you can give depends on the amount of power your chief engineer allocates to engines. The more power your engines have, the more responsive the ship will be. Maneuvering controls are only available when your local map view is active. The throttle controls your speed and also allows you to reverse or make a full stop.
Okay.
Your ship's impulse drive allows you to travel quickly between planets and other points of interest within a star system. To travel via impulse, you will first need to plot a course by choosing a destination on the impulse map. Once the course is plotted, you will then need to align your ship with the appropriate heading and engage the impulse drive. Be aware, the impulse drive cannot be engaged unless the chief engineer has allocated sufficient power. Select any point of interest in the star system to plot a course to that destination.
Okay, course plotted.
Now return to the local view and steer the ship to line up with your plotted course.
Oh gosh. Oh, wrong way, that way. I'm gonna crash into so many planets.
Grab and push your throttle to engage the impulse drive. The ship's computer will automatically follow the course you plotted.
I have real problems with this left hand. Yeah. Oh, so I'm off the damn. Okay. God, that's really awkward. I'm totally off center now. This is really, really... Actually, I think I might be off center. What the hell? Whoa. I've got some serious tracking issues here. What the heck? Ah, this has really got screwed. And they're both completely off. And my hand is physically way over to the left, and this is sticking out in front of me. Definitely having issues. That's a very, very broken arm. So I'm trying to, I can't even get over to that map, to that menu. Let me just going to go and reposition the camera, see if that's going to help. See if we can sort things out a bit. What the hell? Yeah, I'm just going to reposition the camera, see if that helps. Right. Let's see if that's any better. Oh. Damn, that's hitting the wall. I've run out of space. Okay. What the hell? Let me just try shifting my position now. Because I keep hitting the wall and can't get at the damn control. Shift myself.
The
There we
ship's
go.
warp drive can distort space around the ship to propel it faster than light.
That's better.
Across the vast distances between star systems. The tremendous amount of energy needed for warp travel will require you to coordinate closely with the chief engineer. To travel by warp, it is your responsibility to plot a course by selecting a star system on your warp map. When the course is plotted, you will need to align the ship with the proper heading. Before you can enter warp, your chief engineer will have to prepare the ship and charge the warp coils. Open your warp map now. Select a star system to plot a course to it.
We'll go to Alpha, I guess.
Now return to the local view and steer the ship to line up with your plotted course.
Coils charging.
Oh, gosh.
Warp coils.
Push your throttle to engage the warp drive. The warp coils can only remain charged for a limited time. The chief engineer will need to prepare the ship for warp again.
Okay.
Warp coils are about to discharge.
Cool. Okay, what's next?
Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As helmsman, the more thrust you are using, the farther away the Aegis can be detected. On your local map, you'll see a ring that expands and contracts as the ship's signature increases or decreases. When other ships come within that ring, they will detect the Aegis.
Okay. Let's be tactical. Shoot some stuff.
As the tactical officer, you are in charge of the ship's weapons, defenses, and
Hey.
scanners. In combat situations, you must coordinate with the rest of the bridge crew to protect the ship and deal with any threats to it. But you also have a crucial role in non-combat situations. It is the tactical officer's responsibility to scan nearby ships and other objects in the environment to reveal vital information about them.
Right.
In order to scan anything or to fire on it, you must first target it. To select a target, simply select the appropriate icon on your map. Once you've selected a target, a display will show all currently known information about your selection. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. You will often need to scan a target to learn more about it, or to locate people or objects of interest in another vessel. Some objects are scanned with a simple, general scanning action. This happens automatically when the object is targeted. More complex objects, like other ships, can be scanned for specific properties, such as the locations of any weak points in a ship's system. When an object has many features to scan, scanning them all at once is much slower than scanning a single specific system. Scanning is required before it's possible to transport people or cargo off of another vessel, or before being able to target weak spots of an enemy's ship systems. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Here you can select what systems you want to scan. Scanning a single system will always be faster than scanning multiple at once. Also, the closer the ship is to the target, the faster you can scan. Scan the ship's engines now to reveal their status, and any weak points which would allow you to damage the engines directly.
Okay. Right.
As tactical officer, you have control over raising and lowering the ship's shields. When raised, the shields will charge up to maximum strength over time. They are your best defense against damage to the ship. When shields are lowered, or down to 0 strength, any damage to the ship may cause serious harm to onboard systems, or even loss of life to your crew. When shields are raised, the chief engineer can direct power to them to increase their effectiveness. Raise the shields now. There is a delay while power is channeled into the shield emitters before the shields come online. In a combat situation, remember that you need to raise shields before the enemy fires.
That seems like a design fault. Ah, torpedoes.
Photon torpedoes are a devastating weapon. They can automatically track a moving target and deliver heavy damage on impact. However, before you can fire them, you must first give the order to arm them. Arm your torpedoes now. Each torpedo tube takes time to load. Your supply of torpedoes for any mission is limited, so use them wisely. Target the nearby ship and fire torpedoes at it.
Take that. Phaser time.
Phasers are a versatile energy weapon. They continually charge over time, and when fully charged, your phaser banks hold enough energy to fire multiple shots at your target. Phaser banks automatically track your target, but only if it is within the indicated firing arc and within the current range of your weapons. The effective range and damage of your phasers is controlled by the amount of energy the chief engineer allocates to them. Target the nearby ship and fire phasers at it.
I like that. Oh.
Phasers can be used to precisely target weak spots of another vessel. To use this ability, you must first scan the desired subsystem of a target, such as its weapons or engines. Once scanned, you must then select that system. As long as a scanned system is selected, phasers will auto-target that system's weak points. To hit a subsystem, the target's shields must be down or inactive. Second, Your ship must be correctly facing the targeted point. If the target's shields are raised, or you are attacking from the wrong angle, firing in subsystem targeting mode will do minimal damage. When dealing with other ships, targeting individual systems is a good way to disable them or neutralize a threat without outright destroying the ship. This may sometimes be necessary to accomplish your mission objectives. Target the nearby ship and scan its weapons systems. Scan the ship's engines now to reveal their status and any weak points which would allow you to damage the engines directly. Now select the ship's weapon systems to lock on to their weak points. Your phasers are now in subsystem targeting mode. Fire them for a precision attack. Until the target's shields are down, you will not be able to hit the targeted system.
Well, those shields are taking a lot to pull down. Let the phasers recharge a bit. Wow, we're only at 60%. It's going to take a while. I see it shows the shields on there as well. I'll just sit here and spend my time waiting for the phasers to recharge. Oi, give me more power. %. 28%. Slowly grinding them down. Really, that only took 8% off. % remaining. Nearly got him. Oh man.
Very good. You have damaged the targeted system.
Right.
Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As tactical officer, arming torpedoes, firing weapons, and activating shields will each make the ship detectable from greater distances. To reduce the ship's signature, disarm torpedoes and lower shields now.
System
The
intrusion.
Aegis's prototype remote intrusion system can be used to send encoded signals and disrupt critical systems of other ships. Before it can be used, the tactical officer must scan the target. Once a scanned target is selected, an intrusion into its control systems is attempted via an automated routine. If successful, you may then choose to attempt any of the available disruption routines to temporarily cripple a specific system. Activate the remote intrusion system. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map.
Scan. I'd have thought piloting a starship would be like, you know, installing software.
Select a scan target.
Yeah. It's just a bit far away over there. So right, is that corner is just
Choose a disruption routine to inject
tricky.
into the target systems. Very good. But once used, the remote intrusion system will be fully occupied and unable to disrupt another target or system for some time. Your ship is equipped with standard transporters for beaming objects or personnel aboard from other vessels or locations. Transporting first requires the tactical officer to scan the target vessel or location. If any mission-critical items or personnel to transport, the target will appear on the transporter interface. It will take time to acquire a lock-on before you can beam, and you must remain in range for the lock to succeed. The transporter cannot penetrate through your ship's own shields or those of another ship, so you must coordinate with tactical to make sure your shields are down when you need to transport. If you are attempting to beam something from a hostile vessel, your crew will first have to disable its shields. Activate the transporter interface. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Select the damaged ship from the list of targets.
damn it's that.
Lock on to the survivors aboard the ship to prepare for transport. To lock on, your ship must be in transport range and unshielded. The target's shield, if any, must also be down.
Never seems this slow in the movies or on the TV show.
You have transporter lock on the survivors. Give the order to energize.
I would if I could reach the button.
The survivors are now
There we
safely
go.
aboard the Aegis, but you can only transport 6 at a time.
There are still others aboard.
Anytime there are more than 6 targets to transport from a single vessel, you will need to perform multiple transport cycles.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Oh, fine. If I can get to the damn button, I will lock on.
Others are still awaiting transport.
Fine, we'll get the last. Suppose we should be thorough. If I can get the button. There we go. One thing with this game, definitely the camera positioning is really important. I had it up on top of the TV before, and I just couldn't get this side at all. I've moved it down in front of the TV now. It's better, but this side is still a bit dodgy. As soon as I get down there, it kind of loses the tracking. So I have to wave the hand around and click the button.
All are accounted for.
Well, that's nice.
Your ship is equipped with standard transporters.
I know.
beaming objects or persons.
And help. Always handy. I guess now we'll be the engineer.
As chief engineer, you support all other members of the bridge crew by keeping the Aegis operating in top condition. You monitor vital status information about the ship's systems, allocate power needed for maneuvering and combat, and manage the ship's power grid to compensate for damage or boost its capabilities. You also manage the ship's repair teams and keep an eye on how visible the Aegis is to other ships in the area.
Right, okay.
Your system's display gives vital information about the status of the ship's various systems at all times. When your ship is suffering from negative effects, this panel provides information about the source and severity of the effect. As chief engineer, you have more detail about your ship's status than any other member of the crew. Activate your system's display now.
Yeah. Got the same issue here. Ooh. Warp core, shields, using impulse engines. Nice. Right.
How you allocate power determines how effective each of those systems is. As situations change, you'll need to communicate with the rest of the crew to keep them supplied with power and to anticipate when to make critical adjustments. One of your most essential responsibilities as chief engineer is to distribute available power between each of the ship's major systems. Try giving maximum power to engines now. Now try giving maximum power to shields. You will have to reduce power to other systems first.
Okay.
Before the ship can travel between star systems, you must make the ship ready and charge its warp coils. This draws a tremendous amount of power, and you will be unable to make any further changes to power allocation or routing while prepping for warp. Begin preparing for warp now. Charge the warp coils.
Big button mark
The
charge
helmsman
coils.
will have a limited time to engage the warp drive, or the coils will automatically discharge to prevent damage to the ship.
It's a shame this doesn't sort of light up. That would be
Warp
cool.
coils charged.
When the ship sustains damage, it's up to you to deploy repair crews and get critical systems back in working order. You have a limited number of crews available. You may send multiple crews to repair a single system faster, or you may spread them out to work on multiple systems at once. Activate your repair controls now. We have simulated damage to your phaser banks and scanners. Assign repair crews to both systems to get them back to full working condition.
Sensor array restored.
Okay.
Phaser array restored.
Right.
It's possible to increase the power to one or more systems beyond normal safe operating limits by rerouting the ship's power grid. Switch to rerouting mode now. Try diverting extra power to shields by dragging an adjacent power node over to it.
Shields.
You have increased maximum shield strength by drawing some power from other systems. This situation is risky, though. The extra power flowing through those conduits could cause internal damage. When you use the rerouting system, you must keep an eye on the power grid and be ready to make changes as needed. Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As Chief Engineer, you can monitor all systems which are affecting the ship's signature and gauge the range at which the Aegis will be detectable to other vessels. This information is vital when trying to avoid contact with hostile ships.
Exceeding ship tolerance.
Right. What's next? Okay. We've kind of done them all. Oh, look at this ship model. Okay, let's back to the main menu. I'm just going to grab a quick swig of drink. Oh, look at that. I could just fly around that all day. That looks amazing. Excuse me. That is a good looking ship. That is a good looking ship. And that's a good looking planet. Hello Australia. Woo. Right. Let's try a solo adventure, shall we? What's that? Whatever. Damn it. Let's see what happens. I can get the button. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. Should probably have had more of a look round in there. A conference room.
Captain's log, stardate 225-8.161. My crew is assembled, and we're preparing to disembark on our expedition to the trench. Before we depart, however, Starfleet Command has asked us to complete one final exercise to confirm the Aegis's fitness for the mission ahead, and undoubtedly to test the readiness of her captain and crew.
Classic Starbase.
Captain, we have a message incoming from Deep Space K7. Opening channel.
Aegis, we have a freighter coming into dock, and we've had a little trouble lately with smugglers trafficking invasive species. On your way out, I think it'd be best for everyone if you could just verify the ship isn't carrying any wildlife.
Tribbles. Oh, I need to... No. I need local. Damn it.
We're showing stress factors on the dilithium crystal array. Can you check it out?
I'll put that in my queue.
Give me the goddamn... Damn it. How the hell is it going out of range? I mean, that one I can reach fine. So why not this one? It would be easier if I just... did that. Select the freight cutter and... No! Ugh, idiot. Wrong button. Right. Scanning for life signs. God, the bridge is fancy. Come on, scanners. It's the future. You're supposed to be good. Oh, damn it.
I modified the output algorithms a little. Mind taking a look?
I'll look it over.
Right. Bring the ship about. Let's take us out a bit. Right. Now, is the ship going to be coming back into range? We're not really gaining on it, are we? Damn it. Remember to press the right buttons. We're going any faster. No. Okay, now the range is coming down slowly. That's a bit better. There, scan's running now.
Diagnostic on the computer core, just to be safe.
I am not detecting any unusual life forms aboard the freighter, Captain.
I'll let K7 know the ship's clean.
Thank you. Thank you. And let's come to a full stop. Let's have a look at the space station. Wow. It's really kind of sensitive. It'd be nice if there was just like a button for centering. Near enough. About to lose an earbud. Okay, objectives. Warp to Gamma Hydra to continue patrol. Right. Damn it. What's wrong with this side? See, this side is fine. This side, not. Ah, hang on, I have an idea. Give me 1 minute, there might be something in the way.
The AEC calibrations are complete. Can you check them out?
Right. I'll look it over.
Okay, that's better. I worked out what it was. The
Aye, Captain.
Preparing for warp. Allocating power.
Warp course laid in. Aligning warp vector.
my Lego Dimensions kit is sitting on the coffee table, and I think it was blocking, is in the way of the left hand, because that's much better.
Recalibrated the auxiliary helm. Care to cross-check?
I'd have thought a little bit of Lego would get in the way of a starship.
Warp coil discharge
Warp
imminent.
coil charge is about to dissipate.
Punch it, dude.
Warp coils discharged.
Damn it. Right.
Affirmative. Full power to engines.
Aye, aye. We're aligned for
Initializing
warp.
warp protocols.
Coil
Adjusting
charging.
power.
Warp course plotted. Lining up for warp. Course laid in, Captain.
Charged.
And engage. Okay, it needs me to tell them to actually go. Yep.
I'm picking up a distress signal, Captain. Channel open.
USS Aegis.
Oh.
My vessel has lost all power and our life support systems are nearly exhausted. We have a crew of 6. I request that you take us aboard your ship as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh, I need a local, don't I? And then can I...
You
Following
got it.
the target.
Targeting.
Warp core efficiency numbers are off. Can you look into that?
Time to run a level 3 diagnostic scan.
Let's, okay, it's not in scan range yet. There we go.
Aye. Updating target. Scanning.
Almost in transporter range? Or is that detection range? Yeah, the green's detection. I think the yellow's transporter. We're going to be pretty damn close.
Scan complete. Life signs detected.
Okay. Let's transporter. Select the target. Lock on. There's a lot of debris, which seems worrying. And energize.
The vessel is empty, and all crew members are accounted for.
EVA maintenance at 1200 hours.
Okay.
We have a priority message incoming from Starfleet Command. Opening channel.
Captain, we've lost contact with one of our survey vessels, the USS Nicholson. You're the closest ship to their last known position. We need you to locate the vessel and render any aid they may need. We're sending their last coordinates to you now. Starfleet out.
Roger, Starfleet. You must be desperate. Okay, so... Pause to section 6. Right.
Plotting course.
Aye.
Powering engines for impulse.
Laying course for impulse. We're ready to go.
It's good to be in charge. This is a nice bridge. Oh. Can't lean back. Can't relax on my bridge. Oh, do I just need to go?
Aye, Captain.
Go! those low consoles don't look very ergonomic. And shouldn't she have a chair? Everyone else has a chair. It seems a little unfair. You should have a chair. I'm the captain. I've decided.
Captain, I'm detecting gravitic mines in the area. If we get too close, they'll be attracted to our hull, and the damage could be severe. We should keep our distance.
Right.
The environment is inhibiting the effectiveness of our sensors, Captain. We are, however, detecting pockets of plasma coolant. They may provide clues as to the Nicholson's whereabouts.
Follow plasma coolant trail. Okay. So I guess I need to scan. Scan. Okay. Oh, that's taking a little longer. Okay.
Sensors are detecting a distress beacon, but it is not a Federation frequency. It looks like a civilian vessel needs assistance as well.
I'm picking up a signal on emergency frequencies. On screen.
Aegis, according to my engineer, our engines are locked in some sort of malfunction cycle. If we could temporarily override them, I think we can fix the problem.
Okay, let's
I'm seeing an inertial dampener malfunction. Can you confirm?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
So actually we need to move closer, so hang on. Can I... If I set that... No. Okay, so take over. Set target. If I fall back, no. Okay. it's a mine, isn't it? So let's there's a mine.
Shuttlecraft safety inspections are complete.
There we go. Make the world a slightly safer place. Right. Right. Let's have some... Can we impulse to there? Guess not. Oh. Give us more gas. Oh. That's not a bad course. We're cruising. Set that as our next waypoint. This thing has inertial dampers, or everyone would be really seasick. Okay, let's come to a full stop. Let's
There is a tiny leak in one of the EPS conduits. Any idea where?
Alright, I'll have a look.
that one out of range. Let's get closer.
Warning. Environmental hazard detected.
Steer away from the big rock. It's good, it's a compact ship. I hate to think what the bloody insurance excess is for this. Right. Should be able to scan that one now.
I believe our lost ship is showing on sensors now, Captain.
We're being hailed.
Aegis, this is the USS Nicholson. Our vessel is severely damaged and leaking radiation. Most of my crew escaped, but a few of us are trapped in the forward compartment. I need you to transport us off the ship. And then, well, she's too dangerous. We can't just leave her floating out here. You'll have to scuttle her.
Okay. Let's scan the ship. Okay. Lock on. It's a good job there's only 6 of them. It's 1 transporter's worth. Just checking that no one's sitting at their station playing solitaire or dodgy websites. No. God, that's also industrious. Come on. Oh, destroy the Nixon. We can do that.
They know we're here.
What? Who knows we're here?
Our warp core is critical.
What? What are you talking about?
Acknowledged. Starting repairs on warp core.
Right, render aid to civilian vessels. So,
Seeing a small plasma flux on my scanners. Can you confirm?
Affirmative. I'll run a sensor scan on that.
out of range. Of course. Right. Give it some gas.
Warning. Environmental hazard detected.
Warp core is fully operational.
Warp core restored.
All systems fully
Good
restored.
work. Right, let's head back to Weps. Is that another mine? Yep. Should just be coming into range now. Let's head back to the helm. Give it a little bit more gas. Space is very colourful. It's nice. But for somewhere that's supposed to be so big, there's lots of stuff in my way. Let's bring the speed down. Let's go full stop. Okie dokie. Right, oil. Let's give it a scan. Oh. There we go. Scan. Okay. What's my... Disrupt engines, right. Disrupt. Yeah. No.
It looks like that fixed it. We should be able to take it from here. Thanks for your help. You probably just saved all our lives.
Oakley dokley.
Captain, I have an update from Starfleet Command. They're sending us new coordinates.
Ah, the neutral zone. Right,
I'm seeing a power drain here. Can you check it out?
Yeah, I'll take a run through it.
Calculating travel vector.
yeah, no. Wait. Oh, that's impulse hunt. Warp. Where am I supposed to be going then? Right. Okay, let's do it from here then. Warp. Okay. Oi, you.
I. Prioritizing power to engines.
Better. Oh, impulse to sector 10. Damn it. I wanted to warp. Impulse.
Plotting course.
No.
Aye.
Allocating engine power for impulse.
Plotting impulse course.
Indicative of a Fourier system.
Got there in the end. Honestly, I'm not making this up as I go along, guys.
Warning.
You're in safe
Tapping
hands.
into the anomaly.
Hazard detected.
Oh. I suppose I have to tell them.
Aye, aye.
Engage. Should my ship be making strange noises? When the hell was this thing last serviced?
Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel. Putting it on screen.
This is Captain James with Kobayashi Maru. We've struck a gravitic mine. We've lost all power and our hull has been penetrated. Life support systems are failing. Our position is Gamma Hydra Section 10. Please, you must help us.
Captain, that places them in the Klingon neutral zone. Entering the zone would put us in violation of treaty.
Right. Right. What's that?
We might have an issue with launch sequencing. Can you investigate that?
I'll let you know what I get.
Right. Helm. I really don't want to enter the neutral zone. Just know that this isn't going to end well. Because it's the Kobayashi Maru, it's not supposed to end well. Right. This will not end well.
Dilithium crystal structures within tolerances.
We're approaching the Klingon neutral zone, Captain.
I know. Yeah.
I'll alert medical.
Sensors are showing waveforms consistent with recent cloaking activity.
God damn it.
Captain, undetected. Enemy vessel inbound.
New hostile contact.
Confirming duty roster for EVA maintenance at 12.
Warp core repaired.
Warp core restored.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Aye, aye. Starting repairs to phasers. Phasers are fully operational.
Phaser array restored.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Showing on their sensors. Hostile vessel closing in.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
Others are still awaiting transfer. Phaser array fully repaired.
Casualties on deck 13.
Come on.
Phaser fire control restored.
Restored. Target selected. No valid target.
Others are still waiting.
Hostile decloaking. Hostile contacts detected.
Casualty reports coming in from multiple decks. Kobayashi Maru is at 50% hull integrity.
There are others remaining aboard the target. There are still others aboard.
Kobayashi Maru, 25% hull integrity.
Phaser.
Incoming munitions.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Oops. Oh.
Kobayashi Maru hull, 10%.
Yeah, my bad.
Phaser fire control restored.
Warp core damaged. Damaged.
Phaser array fully repaired.
Captain, I have noticed a pattern of unusual sensor activity. They are indicative of the recent use of a clicking device.
What, you mean by the Klingons we're fighting, dude?
Phasers are fully operational.
Phaser array restored.
Phaser fire control restored.
Phaser array restored.
Come on, Torpedo, take him out. Yes, boy.
Phasers are fully operational.
Oh, fuck, another one?
Hostile contact.
Kobayashi Maru was just destroyed, Captain. Hostile vessel inbound.
Congratulations, Captain. You and your crew have just completed the Kobayashi Maru simulation. I know it's not easy to face a no-win situation like that, but it's a necessary test, both for Starfleet and for yourselves. I think we all have a better idea now of the decisions you'll make when there's no obvious right answer. Based on your overall performance, I'm not only clearing the Aegis for Operation Distant Shore, I'm recommending that you lead the expedition into the trench.
Even though my ship's on fire. That was cool. I think Kobayashi Maru kind of knew you couldn't win. Just try and get as many people off as possible. Right. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Bear with me. Okay. Hey, I say 48 out of 300 and something. Oh well. Better than none. And I might have blown the ship up. Maybe. But you know, what are you going to do? Oh. That's better. Open my laptop screen. Let's do it. It's a good looking ship.
Captain's log, stardate 2258.193. We believe we've identified a candidate world for Vulcan resettlement. The Governing Council for Settlements in the Trench has granted us permission to perform a survey of Silva 4 and its home system, on condition that we share all our findings with the Council. We'll be accompanied by our science vessel USS Huxley. This is our first journey into the uninhabited regions of the Trench.
Incoming message from Starfleet. Putting it on screen.
Right, thank you.
Captain, I understand you're about to get
Hello.
underway. Before you go, I wanted to remind you that you are representing the entire United Federation of Planets out there.
Ah, trust
I'm counting
me.
on each of you to demonstrate
What
our
can go
ideals
wrong?
to the highest
Nothing.
possible degree. But don't worry, you have Starfleet Command's every confidence. Good luck to you and your crew. Starfleet out.
We're being hailed, Captain. It's the Huxley.
Aegis, this is Captain
Hi.
Uku of USS Huxley. Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
Plasma coolant levels are nominal.
Warp to the Sylvia system, or Silver system.
Aye, Captain.
Preparing for warp. Diverting power.
Warp course laid in. Lining up for warp vector. Warp vector aligned.
Ready
Course
for
laid
warp.
in, Captain.
Charged.
Aye, aye.
Punch it.
All clear, Captain. Entering anomaly.
Ooh.
I am detecting several localized energy pulses nearby. I do not recognize their signature. I recommend we perform an active scan on one.
Understood. New target locked. Scan initiated.
I will update your panel, Captain.
USS Huxley has entered the system.
Arriving at our destination.
Aegis, keep your distance from those distortions. One just detonated when we got close to it. Damage is minor, but we don't want to do that again.
Okay.
Captain, I'm reading a number of spatial disturbances. Waveforms are similar to a Class 1 plasma storm, but it seems to be affecting the entire system. It may impact navigation. We should proceed with caution.
Okie dokie. So the thing needs repairing.
Understood, Huxley. Stand by. Captain, USS Huxley is getting unusual readings from their planetary scans. They're requesting we verify with a scan of our own.
Okie dokie. Give me 40 seconds. I'll get right on it.
Picking up possible photonic radiation emissions.
Okay. Okay, so impulse. Go away.
Warp
Impulse.
core is fully repaired. All repairs completed.
Thank you.
Calculating travel vector.
Okay,
Aye.
Powering engines for impulse.
Laying course for impulse. On your mark, Captain. Moving out of the
punch it.
anomaly. Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh. Okay. Ooh.
Intriguing. Silva 4 may have been inhabitable sometime in the past, but if so, something has changed it dramatically.
Incoming message from Captain Ukwu.
Captain, I've asked my science team to perform deep planetary scans on Silver 4. It'll take us a little while. If you can complete the survey of the remaining areas, we should be finished by the time you return.
Okay. Impulse.
I think something may be off. The phaser array is running hot. It's barely within operational tolerances.
Okay, we'll go to the asteroid
Plotting
field.
course.
The storm is getting stronger, Captain. And based on these readings, I believe it will continue to worsen.
Well, good job we're leaving. Oh, there's the other little ship, whatever it's called.
Course plotted. On your mark. Aye, Captain.
Sky. I'm cruising for a bruising. Now we're stuck in here all the time. Could really do some tunes. No? No one? Oh well.
Something about those asteroids appears to be drawing power from our warp core, Captain. I am receiving anomalous readings from the asteroid cluster, Captain.
We're picking up trace signals from deeper within the field. It's too faint for me to decipher. It may be a distress beacon of some sort.
Okay. What's that? What do we got?
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
Right. Then we shall just have to get closer. Because getting closest to hazardous things, always a good idea.
I modified the output algorithms a little. Mind taking a look?
Alright, let's take a look.
Good-o.
My readings suggest the effects of the anomaly will be mild. It puts us at risk of damage to the ship. The storm is intensifying.
Warning.
Entering the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Warp core repaired.
Warp core
Captain,
restored.
all systems are restored.
I have a new report from maintenance to check out.
Let's shoot some more of these doohickeys.
Warp core is fully operational. All systems fully restored.
What's that flashy thing? Oh. It's oops, wrong way.
Warp core is fully repaired.
Warp core restored.
All repairs completed.
Oops. I just scratched my nose and hit the headset. Right. Let's shoot some more of this dodgy purple stuff. Yeah.
Captain, be aware that the anomaly's effect on the ship will be substantial.
Aye, aye. Full stop.
Cargo bay stat.
That's the source of the signal. It does appear to have been a distress signal at some point. The signal's far too weak for it to be of any use now.
Perhaps it has been overwhelmed by the environmental conditions.
So I guess that's that. Impulse.
Calculating travel vector.
We'll go to the cracked moon.
Aye. Course
Diverting
plotted.
power for impulse.
Plotting impulse course. Aye, aye, Captain.
Particle analysis shows localized high-frequency oscillation around the moon. It is causing reduced fidelity in our sensors. We should be able to complete a scan, but quality may be compromised.
Yep.
deficiency somewhere. Can you investigate?
Oh, sorry, do I have to go there? Wow, it's been kind of sliced up. Okay. So, helm. Let's give it the beans. Oh, I'm so going to crash into something. Oops. Right. We've got any repair stuff to do. Yeah. Back to the helm. Don't crash into anything.
Transporter recalibrations are complete. You want to check them out?
No problem. I'll start a level 3 diagnostic.
We're almost there. I don't have to reverse out of here.
Phaser fire control restored.
Phaser array
Captain,
restored.
all systems are restored.
Well, thank you. Fire a long range probe, eh? Probe away. Well, that's helpful.
There are patterns on the moon consistent with subsurface structures, Captain. I see no signs of life, but that may be due to the atmospheric interference. Our belief that this area is uninhabited may have been misinformed.
Nebula region, right.
Plotting course.
Why, thank you.
Aye, understood.
Powering engines for impulse.
Making ready for impulse.
Good. Good. Everybody's so professional.
We're ready to go.
I should send a technician to the Jeffries tube for a better measurement.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This jet.
This nebula has an unusually high concentration of ionically charged particles. Remaining within the particle field will negatively impact shield function.
Huh.
We should launch a probe and get out of here as soon as possible.
Then we will do that. Miss Probe launching lady. Do your thing.
The probe has detected a ship, Captain.
They may need help. There's no activity on standard subspace frequencies, but we may want to check it out just in case.
Right, space is very pretty. Oh, I've dinged the ship. Oh, lost near button, I can't find it. There we go. There.
I've updated the warp core metrics reporting. Can you double check it?
I'll check it out right away.
Warning. Environmental hazard detected.
What we're trying to do is get as close as we can, steering between these things. That seems like the Starfleet thing to do. Right. Was that lightning? In space? Scan this bad boy.
Phaser array fully repaired.
Phaser array restored.
Thank you.
The vessel's computer is intact. It's encrypted, but we should be able to access it through our remote intrusion system.
Then let's do that.
Phasers are fully operational.
Damn it.
Phaser array restored.
So out of range.
Phaser array fully
Phaser
repaired.
array restored.
Oh, that way. Then your port and starboard, dude. Your left and your right. Oh, wait, hang on. Helm can do that, can't it?
Engines damaged. Sensor array damaged.
I'm in. Target system disrupted. Ship's been picked clean. Multiple hull breaches. It must have happened fairly recently. The last log entry was just a few days ago. There's no one for us to save here. We may want to scuttle the ship to make sure no one else gets drawn in here.
Phaser array fully repaired.
Phaser array restored.
Phasers are fully operational.
Phaser array restored.
Hostile vessel closing in.
New contact. One hostile.
Captain, we've been detected.
Yes, Captain. Shields raised.
Casualties on deck 9.
Phaser fire
Aye,
control
aye.
restored.
Throttle to half.
Restored.
We've got hostiles inbound. Captain, incoming message from the Huxley on emergency channels.
Aegis, we are under attack by 2 unidentified vessels. We need immediate support.
Exiting anomaly.
Okay, then we need to go to
No target selected.
Shields 50%.
let's
Shields 25%.
When you have a moment, I need you to check out the launchers. I think there may be a corrupted subroutine.
Our shields.
Moving out of the anomaly.
Reports heavy casualties.
Hostile vessels
Phaser array fully repaired.
Phaser array restored.
Understood. Repairing shield emitters. Shields are fully operational.
Warp core damaged.
Fluid leak on deck 11.
One hostile destroyed.
right.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye. On your
Diverting
mark,
power
Captain.
for impulse.
Laying course for impulse. Aye, understood.
USS Huxley is reporting 75% hull integrity.
See, this would be a good time to be telling her to do repairs and stuff.
They know we're here. Hostile contacts detected.
Aye, aye, Captain. Engines to half speed.
Target's closing on an attack vector. Enemy vessel breaking contact. Hostiles are disengaging.
But they're still all over the Nicholson, whatever it's called. Don't know why I'm only using one hand.
Warning.
Moving into the anomaly.
Hazard detected.
Exiting the anomaly.
Hostile ship is fleeing.
Aye, aye, Captain. 1/4 throttle.
We did it. The Huxley is secure.
Warning. Entering the anomaly.
I appreciate the help, Aegis. I'm afraid we need a little more. We sustained damage on several decks, and our navigational systems are down. We need to get back to Edinov as soon as possible, but we can't plot a course. If you can lead the way, my chief engineer believes she has a method for us to follow your warp signature.
Okay. Warp.
Aye, aye.
Initializing warp protocols. Allocating power.
Warp course is set. Lining up for warp. We're on vector for warp.
Then
Course laid in, Captain.
engage. There's the Huxley.
USS Huxley has arrived safely, Captain.
Thanks for getting us back home, Aegis. I think we can take it from here.
You're welcome. This is very, very cool. I mean, I'm on the bridge of a starship. It's very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, success, 6 to 6. Ah, promotion. that's been, I think, about the best part of 3 hours. My eyes are getting a little bit tired, so I think I'm going to leave it there. And I think, well, that looks like a comfy couch with a great view. But I think I will return to the big chair tomorrow. It's been cool. This is really, really, really good. Oh man. What will tomorrow's mission be? When a routine survey is interrupted by a distress call, the crew of the Aegis is drawn into a race against time to save a research station and themselves. Dramatic. Right, that'll be in our next episode. Let's